Hello, welcome. Join me in this tutorial as I teach you how to solve this beautiful radical equation. It's just so easy. And don't forget to tell us how it helps you in the comments. We always want to serve you best. Now, to solve this, we begin with our solution. So let's repeat what we have. Root of A plus root of B is equal to 10. And root of AB is equal to 10. Now, quickly remember, for every root of A, B this way is always root of A multiplied by root of B. So applying it here, we are going to have root of A plus root of B is equal to 10. Now, for this, we are going to have root of A multiplied by root of B is also equal to 10. Now, at this point, we can now, since you've seen that the roots are now separate, so we can say let root of A be equal to X and then root of B be equal to Y. This is going to guide us through. So in that case, we are going to replace this with X plus this with Y is equal to 10 and do same here. So we have X multiplied Y is equal to 10. Now this is your usual system of equation because you see we have two equations here right from the beginning. So what we do here is we can call this equation 1 and this is 2. So we are going to make our y subject from equation 1. You can also choose to make x subject. So let's make y subject from equation 1. And if you do that, we are going to have from 1. So we now have this will be y is equal to, remember this x is positive, so take it to the right side. You have 10, take away x. So this is going to be our guide. We are going to now substitute this y value in the second equation. So we're going to have x and y is this. Remember to put it in a bracket is an expression. And this is equal to 10. So distribute this x into the bracket. We now have x multiplies this, we give us 10x. This multiplies, we have negative x squared and is equal to 10. To avoid working with negative, we take this to the right side. Remember that this is taken positive, this one is negative. So we are moving everything to the right side. So if you do that, you are going to have, if you take this, this will be left with 0. Here we have 10. If you take this, it becomes negative 10x. Take this, it becomes positive x squared. Keep solving, we have. And for you to also have watched through this point, it shows what you do interesting. Don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, and let's know what you feel about this class in the comments. We always want to serve you best. Let's keep doing this to have. We know that if A is equal to B, B is also equal to A. So we are going to apply it here. To do that, we are going to have, this gives us x squared minus 10x plus 10 is also equal to 0. This is your quadratic equation. The highest power of x is 2. So using our formula, x is negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. And remember that your a is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. B is the coefficient of x, which is negative 10. C is the constant 10. So plug this in this formula we have. X is equal to negative, our B is negative 10. So be careful to put it in brackets. Plus or minus square root of negative 10 squared minus 4. Our A is 1. So we have 1 multiplied by our C is 10. So this is what we have divided by 2 times 1. Keep solving, x is equal to, this gives us 10 plus or minus, multiply this, negative 10 squared is negative 10 multiplied 2 times, and that gives us positive 100. So if you multiply this, you have negative 40 is divided by 2. And this gives us x is equal to 10 plus or minus, subtract this, we have 60, and that is divided by 2. Now to get the square root of 60, quickly we have 60. 2 here will give us 30, 2 will give us 15, 3 will give us 5, 5 here is 1. Because it's square root, you pair. So we're going to take this, one of it, These ones can't be paired, so in that case, they will be left in the root. So we're going to now have, this will give us, so let's take this off. So we have x is equal to 10 plus or minus. Remember, we took 2 out, and 3 and 5 were left behind. So if you multiply it, it gives you 15 and is divided by 2. So keep solving. This gives us x is equal to 10 divided by 2 plus or minus 2 root 15 divided by 2. This gives us x is equal to, if you divide this, it gives you 5 plus or minus, these 2 takes off this, we are left with root of 15. So this gives us the first and second value of x. Now let's get the corresponding y values. And to do that, we need to recall we made a statement that y is equal to 10 minus x. So we are going to substitute this x value here. And to do that, we have y is equal to 10 minus our x. Let's work with these two values of x. So we have 5 plus or minus root of 15. So these are the two values of x to help us get the first and the second value of y. So keep solving. The first and second value of y will be equal to 10 minus, you need to open up this bracket so we can distribute with -1. Whenever any number is multiplied by 1, it is the same number. So putting this has not changed anything. So in that case, we are going to have this will multiply this and also multiply this. So -1 multiplies 5. We have -5. Now this negative we multiply positive, and that gives us negative. And negative multiplies negative gives us positive. So we have root 15. Interesting. So if you keep solving, the first and second value of y gives us, subtract this, you have 5, negative or positive of root of 15. So this gives us the first and second value of y. So let's gather these two values together. The first x value and its corresponding y will be 5. So we take the positive first, root of 15, and its y will be, for the first y, we are going to take the negative. So we have 5 minus root of 15. So this gives us the first set. Then the second x and its corresponding y gives us, the second x takes the negative, and that gives us 5 minus root 15. Then the second y takes the positive, so we have 5 plus root 15. And this gives us the second set. So this is what we have for the x and y values. But remember, the question is not on x and y. We are to find a and b. So we need to recall what we stated earlier, that our root of a is equal to x and our root of b is equal to y. And if you look at this, you will observe carefully that the first x value is our second y value, and the first y value is our second x value. So these two sets are the same. Now we're going to work with only one set. It gives us the same result for us to find the value of a and b. And that is the most interesting part I wouldn't want you to miss. And I hope you've already given us a like. Let's do this together to have, when x is equal to, our first x is 5 plus root 15, we are going to have root of a is equal to, remember this statement, so root of a is equal to this x. So we have 5 plus root of 15. Now to remove square root, this is square root, to remove, you square both sides. So we're going to square both sides. And if you do that, you have root of a will be squared, and then 5 plus root 15 will also be squared. This square takes off the square root. So we're going to have a is equal to 5 plus root of 15 is raised to power of 2. Keep solving. Now remember, for every m plus n raised to power of 2, is equal to m squared plus 2mn plus n squared. This is our algebraic identity. Let's apply it on this side to expand. So we're going to have a is equal to, this is our m and this is n. So we have 5 squared plus 2 multiplies 5 multiplies root 15 plus root 15 raised to power of 2. So if you keep solving, we have a is equal to 5 squared is 25, 5 times 5. And this gives us, multiply this, you have 10 root 15 plus this square takes off square root, we are left with 5. Now collect like terms, we have a is equal to, these two are of the same terms. So we add 25 and 15, it gives us 40 plus 10 root 15. So this gives us the first value of our a. Now let's also work with the y value. So we have, for when y is equal to 5 minus root of 15, remember we made a statement that root of b is equal to y. So repeating the same process, to get b, we are going to square both sides. So b will be equal to square of y. So we have b is equal to square of 5 minus root of 15. So solving this, we have, now remember, for every m minus n squared is always equal to m squared minus 2mn plus n squared. So we're going to apply this rule on this. This is our m, this is n. So we're going to have b is equal to 5 squared minus 2 multiplies, our m is 5 multiplies root 15 plus root of 15 squared. So this gives us b is equal to 5 squared is 25. Multiply this, you have negative 10 root 15. This takes off, so we have 15. So we now have b is equal to, add these two. Remember, this is positive. So it gives us 40 minus 10 root 15. So let's gather this. Remember, we stated that the two sets of x and y are the same. So gathering these two sets, this is our first b value. So let's gather them to have the first x and y value we got. We have it as 5 plus root 15 and 5 minus root 15. And the second set, we have it as 5 minus root 15 and 5. So we have 5 plus root 15. So from what we got, the first a and its corresponding b will be equal to 40 plus 10 root 15, and then the first b gave us 40 minus 10 root 15. And like we said earlier, you observe that these two sets are the same. I hope you can see it. So it means that this value we got here, just interchange them. It gives you the second set of a and b. So the second a, just watch, the second x is this. So our second a is going to take this. So we have 40 minus 10 root 15. And then our second b, which is our second y, which is this, and this is the same thing as this. So our second b is going to be 40 plus 10 root 15. So this is what we have for solving this beautiful radical equation. And I hope you really learned something today. Don't forget to like this video, share, and if you are still new, hit that subscription button. I'll also be curious to see your own method in the comment. Thank you for always choosing to learn through. See you in our next class. Bye-bye.